Hello and welcome to Analysis Paralysis. We're going to try a blind play of My Village, which is not the same as Village, but is kind of the same as Village, so I'm hopeful that it will actually be pretty good. So,
Okay, so are you first player?
Yep. I'm going to roll this giant pile of dices. That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of sixes.
Dice-eye.
Yep. So, with that many sixes, and looking at what's actually hard to build, I think it might be, I might go for a church right out of the gate here. I'm going to go with the rat church, which will cost me 2 time. And these are no longer valid.
Okay. So are all the dice going to get taken eventually?
No, only 8 of them.
So we don't ever have to touch the plague dice?
You don't have to if you accept the dice that come to you. And actually, this should have started with that. Well, not started, but I need to put a point on that because you could actually take it.
Okay, so I will take this 9 and I will spend it on this wagon maker. And so this becomes my wagon maker.
Yep.
And that
goes on the right
this
middle
section. Okay, I have a wagon maker.
I could get a 7 or an 8. An 8 might be useful to me here. Get an 11. Don't think I want to train people this early.
Oh, that wagon maker cost me
2 time.
2 time.
But you also get a wagon when you build it.
I get a wagon. Okay, I need a wagon marker.
Yeah, I don't recommend overlapping it because you're going to be putting things on it. Okay, I'm leaning towards taking this 11 and taking some of the harder values to do. And doing that. And what did that cost me to build? 1. No, that cost me a coin. I don't have a coin. I can't do that. No, I get a coin. Okay. This is what we mean by blind play. I get a coin.
Okay, so as fields are how you get coins?
There's certainly one of the ways. Oh, yeah, I think they might actually be the only way. There might be other ways, but it's certain. Yeah, this thing in the center will give you a coin. So you could spend any.
So do I have to use the dice together?
Yeah.
So I can't use this as a 4. I have to use this as a 7.
Yes.
Okay. So.
You can always go traveling. I can tell you that much.
Well.
Or you can move along your center path and get a coin.
Are these all the same underneath?
No, they're randomized to tell you what the range of possibilities are on the top.
So I can go traveling. So to do that, I do that. I only have 1 coin. So the only one I can.
You have to take A. You don't have any choice here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a money issue though. You have to go A to E.
Oh, you have to build up. I
Yes.
see.
So that goes in the
that
2 time.
cost me 2 time. And then this gets flipped in my travel section.
Yep, top right.
And so from now on, I have to pay an extra 2 coins.
Not from now on, just for the next one.
Okay.
But you earn 4 points. Okay, so the hand gets handier, and I roll the dice. Okay. So there's a lot of 1s in that puddle right now. What do I want out of a plow? What I want out of a plow is I want the 5 plow. I'm going to get some big ol' shots in my bald head here. That costs me 2 time. But I get a plow, which I'm going to move over here immediately. That 212 one up there is the one that lets you change dice to whatever you want when you spend it. So
yeah, that's what I
else.
was thinking about. before you said anything. So I will. This was still available, right?
Yeah.
I will buy that 212.
Okay, you get this. You get this.
And
you get a point in your tree.
That. So does this flip over?
Yep, and pay 2 time. And then flip it over, and you get a barrel on it to start.
And that's I can change the dice to what I want.
And you place that somewhere as well.
This
next to any other white banner.
Any other white banner.
Yep.
So instead of using what's on it, I can use...
I think it's next to and not on top of, but I will verify that. And this building is called the meeting place. Beside any white banner, so it gives you more options. Alright, so now I could also do something with 2. I also have 5. 5 and 6 are my other options that don't get me entangled in the plague.
So anything under it's just the first time I use it, any subsequent?
Every time you use it, you get everything that says.
Okay then.
The stuff that's one time is on the other side of the card where you can't see it no more. No more. Beer man.
Are these the same every game?
What?
The orange buildings?
Yeah. There's physically no more cards. But which ones are good for the various players changes. And you notice that they're all they're all +1 or +2 off of the median roll of 7.
I will... And then this is just any 2 dice?
Yep.
I will use this 6 to take a horsey maker. It cost me 2 more time.
I don't think I paid my time on the last one, so I'm going to pay it.
Then it flips over. And it goes here. And I get a horse.
Okay, I add a point to the hand. Roll the dice. I'm still first, and let's see here. That ends up constraining my options later, but not really in a position to do that. I'm gonna take a 5. I could do a bunch of things. I'm gonna kill somebody this turn, which I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna take this one, that'll cost me 1 4 time. And this gives me an arbitrary good. And now I have to kill someone. It's gonna be this guy. Not much happened in the rat department.
Yeah, well, I'm about to kill someone anyway. So, it is an 11.
And the coins can also be used as nudges. Let's remember that.
I will take this and set one of these 2s to a 6. So then that's 11. And I'll take a farm.
That costs you 1 time.
Which means someone's gonna die.
And you get a coin.
And I get a coin. And someone has to die, and I have no one using this spot, so that's probably a good place to die.
And take 2 points. Well, into your tree. Redus.
6.
I know that we were one space away. And then reset your Reapermans. Okay, given that, I'm gonna take a whole load of these, even though I can't use them right now. Pay 2 and a coin to take 3 of them. And then I need one more that hopefully lines up.
So you take them and then you... Okay.
They don't do anything yet.
So is that one any dice roll? With the question, what's with the question mark?
Yeah, I need any die roll.
Okay.
I can't actually activate those yet. I have to bring my merchant back. But it's your turn. Not a whole lot of things you can do with these dice, but it's a fairly obvious one.
And what's that?
Travel.
Yeah, but I can't afford...
2 time, 2 coins, and a horse. Yeah, that one's 2 coins or a horse. So if you pay 2 coins.
Oh, that's an or. Okay, I thought that was an and. So then, yeah, I will travel. So here's a horse. Here's 2 coins.
And the time.
Here's 2 time. And this goes up here. And...
Yeah, just cover that up.
Okay, so next, I don't have to pay these 2 coins anymore, but next time I have to pay a beer.
Yep. Let me confirm that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's only the preceding banner. The manual has the cards unstacked, so you can see the actual whole travel, but I'm pretty sure that it's the entire, or that it's only 1 card in arrears that you have to pay. Alright, I'm still going first. I'm going to take the 11, because that'll get me 2 coins, and I can start training a worker. But I do have to pay 1 time for this one. I'm already feeling that, unlike Village, spending time is pretty much universally not a good thing in this one. There's not much to be gained through strategic decoration.
I'll take 2.
Cost you 2
So
time.
do I have to pay 1 time when I use
You
that?
have to start by paying the 2 plague time. Then yeah, to activate that you have to spend 1 time.
Okay, so I'll do 1 time to activate this. I'll do another one. No time on this one. So then I'll put someone into training.
Okay, when you activate this, you do get a point, and you do have the ability to move that marker.
No, I'll just keep it where it is.
Okay, you left me what... No, you didn't leave me what I wanted. You definitely did not leave me what I wanted. I don't really want to worry about those 2 points, because that's not a lot to get reduced. I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill someone at the end of the time, so you can end up losing half your points, but so am I.
Is it just half your points?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can look on the tile, and it's got the notation pretty good. Okay, I took a 3. So that's cost me 2 time. I'm going to spend 1 time to get another wild good. I'm going to graduate this person out here. Then I'm going to activate. That costs me also 1 time. And I completed that one. Plus, I think I missed the time for the graduation. I'm just going to store these up here because I don't have a lot of other room to do it. So I have to kill someone. I'm going to kill that for 2 points. And then I'm going to lose half my... We know the rat's going to go. I don't need to roll the die. I'm going to elect not to use that and just lose the 2 points. And you also lose a pair. This rat then resets to where it started the game. And it's your turn.
I'm going to use this 10 to hit this, and then I'll pay 2 time to grab this card and this card.
Okay. The Hand of Firstness now has quite a few points on it. Neither of us have at any point considered using the center. Well, I can't say that, but I haven't considered, and certainly no one's done it. And I am still going first. Oh, these belong here. Okay, I'm going to take an 11. I'm going to spend 1 time and 2 coins to build this, and I get a 1-time benefit of taking 1 or 2 things from here. And what can I build the best? These 2 are my best options. That still cost me the 2 time.
I'll spend this 8 to get this. Then I think I'll have myself, and that costs 2 time. So someone's gonna die. And I think I'll have myself a beer. And this first beer doesn't cost, yeah, because that's on
Yep,
this
you
side
always
of the
get one
banner.
when you build it.
And so do my cards go away if I...
No, they stay, but you have to bring someone back before you can use them.
Okay. So if this guy dies, do I have to bring him back before I spend my existing goods?
I don't think
Or do I
so.
just have to have him there to make new
I
goods?
think you have to have him there to activate things.
Or do I just have to have him there to activate banners?
I'm pretty sure you just have to have him there to activate banners, but without sitting here for 10 minutes trying to find the exact words. I'm just going to go with that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, he's the craftsman, he's not the salesman.
I'll kill him then. I'm apparently bad at rolling that dice.
Alright, so back to me. I'm going to take 5, because it's pretty darn good for me to do so. It'll get me a point. It will activate, I'll spend 2 time to activate each of these. I will also spend 1 time to activate the one that takes a beer. I will spend 1 more time to activate the one that takes a plow and any resource, which I conveniently happen to have any resource over here. And that was 5 actions in 1 turn, so I can't really be upset. I'm going to fan these out.
I think I'll use this 7.
Okay, 2 times.
So that costs me 2 time. And I'll pay 2 more time. A wagon and a beer to get this travel.
All right, the Hand of Importance continues to grow. And we are probably about halfway done with the game right now. And I feel like your traveling is probably better than my customering, but it also has a definite end point. Okay, I don't have any nudges, which remains kind of unpleasant for me. put that guy in there. Yeah, I am going to produce another good. That costs me a time. Someone dies. It's him. Now, that kind of sucks, but it is how it is. That is a space. Oh, I had the 3. Sorry. That was profoundly oopsish of me.
I'll use a 9. I'll use... Oh no, I killed him. I'll use a 3.
2 time.
I'll use a 3. No, I won't.
Oh, take 2 time back then.
My problem is none of my white flags go together.
11's really good for you. You got flexibility to get value out of 8 or 9. Well, once you do that, but right.
Not right now.
Yep.
So I guess I'll use this to turn one of these into a 5. And then I'll get 11. And that'll get me a gold. I'll pay 1 time to train this person. And those are my only 2 11s. So, oh, and I could pay a horse, but I don't have a horse. So 11's not that great for me. But I guess that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, remember, you always have the basic actions as well. I don't want to pay the costs that it would take to actually move a guy. So I'm going to take these out. I'm going to take a coin.
I'll use this 6 and a time to make a horse.
Oh, you did breed him. Yeah, I missed that. Alright, so I'm down here looking for 3 or 11. And 11 feels very good. Get me 2 coins. And then for 1 time he graduates, and I'm putting him over in the travel land.
I'll also take an 11. I will pay 1 time to get a coin.
Pay 1 more time as well.
I will move a trainee in here. And then I will pay that horse I just made.
Plus 1 time.
Plus 1 time to buy this card. I have a dude here, so I can do that, and that's good.
Okay, this pile of... I know you're going to kill someone soon, but I have the rat church. This pile of points is kind of getting too large to ignore, and I can't take it the first half, so... See, now my rat protection feels comfortable. Although I'm kind of thinking there's probably only going to be 3 rat attacks the whole game, so I didn't necessarily need to save up on that.
I'm going to take these 2 die, and I'm going to move this guy for a coin.
Oh, that does cost 1 time. It will kill somebody if you do that. I owe time for that as well.
Oh.
That's some. I know I did it at one point and missed it.
Okay.
Does this cost a time? No. I'm still kind of learning everything that costs time.
Okay, this guy will die then. You don't need a guy in your farms to use your farms,
No.
it looks like.
Okay, I am...
And I get some points
totally
for him dying.
gonna
Oh,
act-
no, there wasn't a red one dead yet.
Oh, yeah, there was. You killed the red guy, you get 1 point. But you still get reduced by half because that rat thing is going to rat this turn regardless.
So is that rounded up or rounded down?
That's what I'm checking. Return half of them rounded down. So you keep 3, return 2.
Close enough.
I think you got it.
No, it's in the one pile.
All right. Okay, this flips back over and gets another 1 on it. And the rat counter goes back. Okay, now I don't have to rush on those. They can sit there for a while. I know I can pull it off at pretty much any time. Okay, what do I got here? Here's a 7, 1 time, and a wild good as a scroll. To take one of these, and I get a cheapy market action. Alright, so now I get to look around here and see what are my production facilities and what's likely to pay off for me. That's 1, and I'm gonna take the second while I'm here. Anybody want beer? That one's really, really cheap. It's not many points, but it's really cheap. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did what I was supposed to do.
So I'll take this 7.
Okay, 2 time.
Then I'll pay 3 gold and 5 time. To go here. And nothing.
It's worth relatively few points, but it doesn't have an additional cost, so you'll probably finish all that out. Okay, these are the 2 you took.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the question at this point is I should probably at least do 1 travel now because I'm going to have to kill someone else off, and he makes the most sense. I'm going to nudge this to a 7 when I find it. Do a travel that'll cost me 2 time. Okay, so the next one's not too bad still.
Which dice are used right now? Okay, I'm gonna do this. And use that 9 to get a single point that's gonna go, oh, maybe not. Get one of these points from here.
Yep.
And then make a wagon.
You're going to sell it immediately? That costs 1 time as well to make the wagon.
And yes, then sell that immediately.
Also costs a time.
To sell this.
Okay, who you killing?
I am killing my Merche here for 1 more point.
Okay, well, 1 more potential point. Roll it.
1.
Lucky. For somebody. Alright, so
That's it, right?
that's it. Add another point to the hand. Alrighty, so, yep, here's a 7. I'm going to use this wild as a horse and then pay 2 time to go traveling. And I got another really cheapo travel, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm about to kill that guy off. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, the round the next guy dies is the last round.
Well, the next yellow dies? Or
Next, anybody.
No, it's 8.
It's just 9. It's just
9 total, and
Yep.
in our unmarked graves?
It's just 9 total.
Okay, that changes things. If these are in the tree at the end of the game, do they count? They have to be in the house.
Yep. They only count for tiebreakers. Traveling is a bit of an interesting thing where the number of points you get this time determines how expensive your next one is.
So I'll take that for 11. I'll get a coin.
And you can breed.
And I'll push this person out to a brown.
Okay, so...
And that's it.
Yep. I think I want 10. And then one time, 2 coins to do this. I get 1 walk along this path, which I'm going to use to lock those in. Because that's too much to not lock in.
I'm surprised you did that so many times.
What did I do so many times?
You spent 1, 2, 3, 4 actions on that already?
Over here?
No, over in this.
No, just 2. And this one was a
Can
combo.
you go? I thought you had to go all the way
No,
to the end.
no, you don't.
Oh, well, you told me you had to go all the way to the end.
I don't think I did. You can walk either direction at any point. There's no way to know which way he's came or went, so... It's just if you choose to go further away, you can rack up a bunch of points there. And actually, there might be something to just walking down to the end of the path over and over and over again and getting a ton of points that way. Oh, wait, nope, I read this wrong. This is not this, so I don't get... I read this tile completely wrong. It's still useful, but it's not what I thought it was. It's this one.
I'll spend a time in these 2 to make a horse.
Okay. I realized there that when I misread that card, I messed up because you could have taken 2 black dice and denied me all these points, which means that I probably would have said, no, in my next game, I don't want to buy that card there. I want to actually lock them in. But this is a learning game. Well, we're not going to count that. That's just embarrassing.
Why can't you hold all these dice?
It is a pretty hefty bundle and bindle of dice. Alright, so what can I do here? So I kind of hit the butt end of my resource engine at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 5 so that I can get 1 point here and spend 2 time to get 1 of each of these.
Okay, I'm going to take an 11. I'm going to spend 1 time to get a coin. And I don't think there's any hurt to putting someone in here because it doesn't cost any time.
Nope. Okay. Now I'm going to lock in. That was a 6, but now I'm going to lock in this massive pile. Because I better.
Oh, you took both of those 3s.
You have coins.
6 that I need.
I figured since I didn't care which dice I needed that I'd take the thing that left you less flexibility. You can certainly extend the game 1 more turn. You don't have to end it here. Do you want to go to the end then? Or do you want to lock your points in? Because they aren't worth anything at the end of the game, and you'd have to spend a full turn to get back to there.
I should be there, right?
Yep. All right. Okay, I hit the big thing that I had to do. But I'm not particularly close to ending the game. You are. All right. What's best for me? Oh, this needs another point, but I'm going to hang on to that because I'm going to take a 5. That'll get me 1 point in the tree. And then I will get these over here.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 7. And I'm gonna spend 2 coins, a horse, and 2 time to take this.
And your journey kind of ends.
And
With a relative
I
wonder.
want to kill something that gives me, well, I guess it doesn't really give me points.
You could always lock it in if the game ends. Oh yeah. So now you have to
So
roll
does
the die.
the game end now, or?
We end the round, so you get 1 more turn. Yep, that's nope. It's gonna hit the bridge. So, not that it matters. Neither of us would lose anything. And okay, so now I have one
I'm
more.
gonna cash these in for a 5.
I have one more turn, and I think what I want to do is to take a 3, which I'm going to graduate this and put it over here. I'm going to produce it for a time. I'm going to sell 2 plows here for these 5 points. Then I'm going to sell anything over here. But I can't, that's it. I can't use the other 2 even though I have some goods left. I don't have the dice. So it's your last action. Here's 6 points with a 12.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems pretty easy. I don't know if it's the best thing, but this one's also 5 points. Three
But
times.
is that not active with my monk there?
Let me see. Did I miss? Wait, you might not. Have you not? Yeah, you can't actually buy that. But do you have a red guy? No. Okay, so no, you must be present to buy the card. Yeah, I'm making sure I didn't screw anything up like that. You don't have the red guy. You only have.
I don't think I can make points, so I might as well end it there.
Can you? Well, you can at least take a coin and make your tiebreaker. Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
You can't travel, and none of the other guys help you. So.
Okay, so how do we score this?
Okay, so first is brown region. I have 3 windows for 7, and 3 is 10.
I have nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I have 2 points in my red region.
So since I don't have a guy there, I don't get 2
No,
points?
you still get the points. You just can't use it. And we each get 1 point for farms. I get 5 points for travel.
I get
24.
24.
That's a big difference. Okay. Blue, I have, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be 14. I have 17.
I have 6.
Okay, what's this next one indicate? I have 14 points on the house.
5.
Nobody took any guest workers. I still have starting player.
Do you get that 4 points? Or
I get
what?
1 point. I get the one on there. All right, let's see here. 20, 30. I have 50. You have 30. You have 38. This is definitely on the heavier side. That's probably not quite fair, but it's a lot to take in on the first game. It's superficially Village, but it's actually quite a bit different, which is good. I don't know if I know what I'm doing yet, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I felt like there wasn't enough actions to get things done, but I suppose I did a full set of travels. Maybe that's just because I didn't get my white banners to line up. So I was basically only getting 1, maybe 2 actions out of each set of dice, whereas Jason was getting a lot more, especially with your 5/5 there.
It was just, the only ones I had that were really great were the 5s. I'm going to have a pair of 3s. I have a pair of 11s. And then these cards down here, it's just whichever ones you get. If you get them, you probably want them to line up.
And I didn't even try clergy at all. So it's a lot to take in, and I think I'll need a couple more plays before I can even decide if I like it or not.
I thought it was pretty cool. It's thematically Village, but it's definitely not Village from a gameplay perspective.
It's kind of hard to remember where all the time spenders are.
Yeah, the hourglasses are everywhere. That's probably the main
I actually wish
concern.
they had highlighted that a little more.
You should probably just assume everything takes an hourglass until proven wrong. I thought the traveling worked
I
out.
don't really know how to handle the. I think next time I might just try to do a lot of tree points and convert those.
I mean, I think you could probably get a long way with the rat church and just bashing on this space for half the game. I think you could get a long way just doing that.
My traveling obviously was... So I got most of my points from traveling. You got a lot of points.
I got this was my biggest source.
And then
your
this. House.
Though the main thing was
that... I probably should have taken the
start player.
Well, I think part of the reason was I thought you had to go all the way down and all the way back. So I'm like, he'll never lock those in because he has 4 actions before he can lock those points in. So I was thinking I'd wait till the White Rat Center counter reset and then I'd grab those points. But then you grabbed them before me. I didn't realize it only took 2 actions to lock stuff in. I thought it took 4 actions to lock stuff in.
There's no obvious directional marker on him or anything like that. That must have just been a miscommunication during the rules reading on my part. But yeah, if you had taken starting player, it was a 12-point game, and I think I took 6 off the hand, so if you had taken those, locked them in, that it would have been a tie.
Yeah, so I think...
You didn't have the rat saver that I did, though.
Yeah, I think if I had... understood the rules a little better, I would have done a little better.
That's why it's a blind play.
Yep. Maybe we'll come back to it when we played it a few more times and do a full...
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this, to get 3 people in this on camera without me changing my rig up a bit. That's going to be one downside to getting a proper game, so we still have to stick with 2, and I ideally want to get 3 on something like this. Well, I don't know if I can recommend it yet. I think I had a bit of fun with it. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to Analysis Paralysis, and we'll see you next time.